Hello and welcome to the Pink Grape. My name is Anthony Metzger. I'm a winemaker and certified sommelier. Here at the Pink Grape, I interview winemakers from all over the world. I conduct my interviews via Skype and video record them live to bring you face to face with winemakers from all over the world. So without further ado, please enjoy the show and be sure to subscribe. Thomas, welcome to the show, Wines of the World. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, my pleasure. So, you're a winemaker from Germany. How did you become a winemaker? How did you get into the industry of wine? Does your family own a winery, or do you own a winery, or how'd you get into it?
Yeah, that's usually the story in Germany. I mean, I was born into a wine family, but not really a professional wine family. There's been wine growing going on in my hometown for more than 1,200 years. So it's been a very long time, and my family has had wine for I don't know, I'm the 12th generation or something. But my father was the first one to make it as a professional winemaker.
What would you say is different from, for example, California wine compared to the German wine that you make at your winery?
The structure is completely different, and everything is limited. So you can't just expand if you want. If you get your sales up, have good quality wine, you want to sell more. If you can produce more, you can get it from nowhere. So you're kind of limited. The growth is limited. Everything's limited.
Where, in California or in Germany?
In Germany. Yeah.
Oh, in Germany, sure.
Yeah, everything's small. You've got one vineyard. Your grandfather already had that vineyard, and this is where you make the wine and stuff. Okay. This is kind of different. In the new world, everything's developing much faster.
Austria, California, Germany, from your travels going abroad to make wine, what's like one of your favorite stories or memories from traveling to California to make wine, or traveling to Austria? It could be in the winery, or it could just be from traveling to that place to make some wine. What's kind of your favorite story that sticks out from your travels?
We had a really naughty thing going on when I planned to go to California. This was all, I didn't really take so much care of it, and then I was just there. The next day the plane's going to take off, and we had a big wine festival. This is a big thing in Germany too. Wine festivals everywhere. We have wine festivals, and some guys from university showed up, and so it was a night of food. Of course, it was and so I really was hungover. And the next day we had to somehow get to the airport, which is about 2 hours drive from here. And so I overslept. My mom kicked me out of the bed, and so we just rushed to the airport, just got into the security stuff, the plane took off. There was not one more minute left. And then we just landed, and we hadn't planned anything. We were two guys going there, and in the same plane, and everything was fine. And then we were picked up by an old Lincoln Town car. I thought we had to take the bus, but this guy said, "No, I'm going to pick you up." It's kind of not so cool like it is in Germany to get around with public transport. And so we were picked up in this Lincoln Town car, and the landlord said, "This is going to be your car." So he rented out this Lincoln Town car to me, and I couldn't believe it, because this is what I've always dreamed of, going to the US and having this big block engine and stuff. So nice. I was overwhelmed. So, yeah.
Well, do you go around and pick up all the chicks in the new Lincoln car?
Yeah, I know.
All the American California babes?
We've been like 9 or 10 people in the car once.
Oh, really? So jeez.
We already fitted 3 guys into the trunk. We did shoot them first.
Yeah, right. What did you find different compared to the people of Franconia to the people of California?
Well, Franconia, I mean, you met them. They are kind of reserved. It always takes them a little longer to get warm, to open themselves to other people. And in California, but if you have them, they stick with you. You can count on them and stuff. And in California, everyone was helpful. It was so nice. I've never met so friendly and helpful people as I met in California.
So another thing I do here on the show too is I ask scenario questions. And that's kind of, I'll ask you a certain scenario and then you just tell me what kind of wine you would drink in that scenario. So this one here, it's the weekend after Oktoberfest. So last weekend you were at Oktoberfest, you were partying, obviously drinking tons and tons of beer. So now it's the weekend after, you're going out with your friends to the bar, you're going to have a casual night at the pub, and you're going to throw some darts and watch your favorite soccer match. And you're tapped out on beer. You can't drink any more beer. What kind of wine are you going to drink on a Friday night at the pub with your friends?
Have you been at the Oktoberfest?
I was actually working during Oktoberfest. They wouldn't let us go.
Yeah, well, me too.
Okay.
Some easy sparkling, like Riesling sect,
okay.
which we make with a lot of acidity to keep you awake. Yeah.
So something lighter, something refreshing, crisp, white preferably, maybe a little bit of bubbles, and cheap.
Yeah, exactly.
Another scenario question I'd like to ask you, and that is, say you're going on vacation with 3 of your best friends, and you're going to go to Mexico, of all places in the world. You're going to Mexico for a week of vacation. You just had a really fun time down there partying. And now you're going to go out your last night in Mexico. You're going out onto the beach with your friends and you're going to have a bonfire. What kind of wine would you drink around a bonfire on the beach at night with your friends?
In Mexico.
Actually,
a friend of mine is working there. Think about visiting him there.
Really? Okay.
Something easy drinking. Not easy drinking, but not so heavy, well-balanced, elegant Pinot Noir thing, which I really, really appreciate.
Yeah.
Something like that, I would say.
So a Pinot Noir.
I assume it's warm on the beach.
Yep.
If you go there, having a bonfire, something not too smoky because you already got the smoke taint.
Sure, yeah. Got to balance it out.
Yeah. Okay, not Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir.
Yeah. This is what I'm drinking right now.
Okay.
Before I had a red one. This is our new label, which I'm curious about what you say.
This is your new label, you said?
This is my new label. These are my fingers on the bottle.
Nice.
Not everyone likes it because they say, I don't want to have your dirty fingers on the table when we eat. But actually, that's our story that we make in the winery. We all say, hey, winemaking is some dirty work.
Right.
Kind of, you've got to get that into people's mind that there's a lot of sweat. We don't want to complain about how hard the work is, but we want to remind the people that if they drink a bottle of wine, somebody has to do a big amount of work to make it possible. So maybe they enjoy it even more by then.
Sure. All right, Thomas. Appreciate you being on the show today.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I'm really curious about the episode, how it's going to turn out and everything. Just keep in touch.
All right, Thomas, we'll keep in touch.
We do.
Thank you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of The Pink Grape. Make sure you tune in next week as I'll be releasing another interview with a winemaker. If you have any questions that you would like me to ask a winemaker during any of my interviews, just reach out to me through my social media accounts, which you can find on my website, thepinkgrape.com. Be sure to check out my website this week as I'll be releasing some new, fun, interesting wine stories. Thank you, and please be sure to subscribe.